pretty excited for everyone to connect. And we're a nice and intimate group, so it's going to be really, really seamless.
It's a very rewarding journey to be part of the Big Sister Network. And when you see the little sisters becoming the big sisters and learning from them, how do you become better at being yourself? And that's what I found with my relationship with my mentee at the time. So we're going to talk about ourselves. How can we be better at being ourselves? The wisdom lives within all of us. And that's what I would love us to take away from these conversations.
This organization has just transformed my life personally and sort of encouraged me to be a better me. Because I feel like I'm not just doing this for me, because I think, hey, I got this and some other girl didn't, so I can't waste this opportunity.
Oftentimes, and it's great to hear that we're really encouraging networking today, because a lot of the times we have these peer groups that are massive sources of potential for us, and we don't realize that. Putting yourself out there and having conversations, I'll talk about this at the end a little bit, but really just starting to talk about what you want to do and where you want to go, and people will start to come into your reality that have that vision and have something that they can contribute to that journey.
We've seen in South Africa the Am I Next movement. There's just a whole lot of femicide. We are in a deeply patriarchal society in South Africa, and that needs to change because technically we entered the female century in 2010.
My self-worth and self-value does not lie on what the society says it is. Yes, I never used to have scars, but I'm no less than a person God created me to be. I know that Hitler still loves me and that I have a purpose and that nobody will ever take that away from me again.
We have over 1,000 employees now, of which 95% are the youth, because we want to empower the youth. You know, we are the generation that we have been waiting for that can change everything about finances, everything about how we look at finances and how we can bridge that gap between the youth and, you know, the older generation in financing and credit.
Corporate South Africa open the door and give young people a chance. A 12-month quality work experience, because during that year, they will get skills, they will be exposed to the working place and at least enrich their CV.
It's so rewarding to see young women really being successful, being able to support their families, because there's none of us here who can claim they don't come from a disadvantaged background. It might not be this generation, but we'd all started from nowhere. And somebody along the way, I belong to another generation, somebody in another generation made it possible for me to be here. And I have to make sure that as I go up this ladder, I keep it up for others to climb. This lady was like my big sister. She was in final year when I was in first year at university. And she is a very, very, even at medical school, she was a leader. And she's a leader today. And thank you.
It gives me so much joy to see how 1828 has grown. Thank you so much to every single one of you that made this occasion the sparkling success that it has been.